teach you here. Actually, in the tongue, there is one V-shaped groove which will divide the tongue into anterior and posterior, anterior 2/3 and posterior 1/3. So here there will be one V-shaped groove like this. That is called as a sulcus terminalis. That is called a sulcus terminalis. Just bordering that groove, actually this surface of the tongue is full of papillae. It is full of papillae. That groove along that groove, in the posterior aspect of the groove, there are circumvallate papillae which are nicely visible.
Yes.
It will be circular. It will be circular in shape, with in the center something bulging out. So that is circumvallate papillae, and it will be present along this sulcus terminalis. And this sulcus terminalis only divides the tongue into anterior 2/3 and the posterior 1/3. So you should know about this sulcus terminalis. Next thing about the tongue is you should know the muscles. There are two types of muscles in the tongue. One is extrinsic muscle, other one is intrinsic muscle, and the nerve supply of the tongue. All the muscles of the tongue are mostly supplied by the hypoglossal nerve. So how many nerves now I have said associated with the tongue? 5 nerves. So one is taste sensation, general sensation, and for the muscles that is motor supply. So all these 3 things they are supplied by 5 different types of nerves, and the sensory supply, especially the special senses and the taste sense, anterior 2/3 and posterior 1/3, it is supplied by different types of nerves. And muscles, you should know the 4 extrinsic muscles. There are 4 intrinsic muscles. There are 4. You should know the names of at least the extrinsic muscles. Okay, and nerve supply. Nerve supply is very easy. Okay, most of them are supplied by the hypoglossal nerve. Okay, so this was the tongue. Next is oral cavity, parotid gland, tongue, lips is not very important. Pharynx. Okay, what you are seeing here, this is the area of a pharynx. This is called as nasopharynx, this is called as oropharynx, and this is called as laryngopharynx. Nasopharynx, oropharynx, and laryngopharynx. In the nasopharynx, what we'll have, this fold is called as a stylopharyngeus, I think. Just refer, okay? This fold is called stylopharyngeus. Yes. Then this, what you are seeing, this is the opening of the auditory tube which connects the nasopharynx to the ear, middle ear cavity. So opening of auditory tube, salpingopharyngeal, or just now I said something.
We'll see it in the
okay. I am not remembering the name of this fold. Okay, behind this fold you have a recess, pyriform fossa. It is called as pyriform fossa here behind the fold. Okay, then in the oropharynx, what you see here is the soft palate. This one is the hard palate and the soft palate. Here this is very easy, the tonsil. Okay, this one is the tonsil, what you are seeing. So this is completely the tongue. What you are seeing here, these are the muscles of the tongue. Okay, there are 4 different muscles. This is intrinsic muscle, and what you are seeing, this is extrinsic muscle. And extrinsic muscle, there is genioglossus, palatoglossus, styloglossus, and pharyngio. And one more, styloglossus, pharyngoglossus. Okay, so there are 4 muscles of the tongue, and you should read about the 4 muscles of the tongue. Okay. Then,
Doctor.
Yes.
Is there a question for the movement of the muscles? Should we focus or like
if it is there in the objective? If it is there in the objective, focus. If it is not there in the objective, do not focus. Because I did not see the objective. Okay. If it is there in the objective regarding the muscles and its actions, focus.
Okay.
If it is not there in the objectives in the booklet, do not focus. Okay. So that was regarding the tongue. Next is esophagus. So this completes the oropharynx, salivary gland.